what's going on? I've got another unboxing video for you guys today, and this time we are going to be unboxing the Wii U version of Zelda Twilight Princess, the HD version that comes with the amiibo as well. So I'm really looking forward to unboxing this for you guys. Now when this was announced, I got really excited because not only am I a Zelda fan, but Twilight Princess is one of the games that I never got to finish when I first played it back in probably 2009, 2010, because I had just got my regular Wii back then, and I picked up the Wii version of Twilight Princess. So I got excited when this was announced, and not only was I excited for the game, but I liked the amiibos, and I really liked the wolf design in Twilight Princess with Midna, so I got really excited for this bundle. And 𝗪𝘁 Adventures helped me get this bundle, so I want to say thank you to him as always for helping me get all this stuff. He's always helped me get stuff that I wanted to get when it comes to bundles and video games. So huge thank you to him for doing all that. But I'm really excited about this. So let's go ahead and get into it right now. So first off, there's the amiibo. I know it's kind of closed, but there's Midna on Wolf Link, and we'll be taking a closer look at the amiibo when we get into it here. But on the left side here says the Wii U, and then it has some information about the amiibo, what the amiibo does. It unlocks a new dungeon, a mini dungeon called the Cave of Shadows. So that's going to be interesting. As you guys can kind of see there, it says challenge a new mini dungeon, the Cave of Shadows. And then not only does the Wolf Link amiibo work, but if you have either the regular Link or the 2 Link, along with Zelda and Sheik and the Ganondorf amiibo, I'll do something for this version of Twilight Princess. So that's really interesting. The Link and 2 Link amiibo, they refill your arrows whenever you scan it in. And the Zelda and Sheik amiibos, they will restore your health, as you guys can see right there. And Ganondorf, Ganondorf is a doozy if you want to try to push yourself to the extremes for this game. He's going to take double damage from you when you scan his amiibo, and so you got to be really careful if you decide to use the Ganondorf amiibo on the game. So that was that side, and on the front cover we have Link with Epona, and then there's Wolf Link with Midna. I forgot her name for a second, and then there is a mysterious character, which I'm not going to spoil, and then of course on the side here we have the Twilight Princess Zelda with some characters being shown. And I like how glossy this is. I always like things that shine on boxes, so even after I open this, I'm going to keep this box. So on this side, it shows what the bundle comes with. It says Wii U on top, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD, and there's the game plus the Wolf amiibo. So this is what this bundle comes with. So let's go ahead and start to actually open it up here. So, 1 second. Okay, so I got my little knife here to open the seal. And always be careful when opening this stuff, because you don't want to cut yourself. Okay, now I got the seal off. Unfortunately, I did damage my box a little bit, but it's no big deal because I can still kind of fix it when I'm done. But unfortunately, whenever I try to do these unboxing videos, I always get the one box that gives me trouble, no matter what. So, I kind of damaged it a little bit for you collectors out there like me who wants to scream and rage at me now. But, anyways, let's go ahead and open it up here. Alright, so that was easy. So first off, let's get this out. Ta-da! Here is the game itself. I really like the cover to this one because compared to what I'm used to on the Wii version, it's really plain and kind of bland. So I'm glad they did it this way. And I love all the coloring and the details on it and the shininess of it. And then, of course, on the back it talks about the game. And I like this where it says, "Become a legend in HD." So there's that. So let's go ahead and get the seal off of this on here. The seal is off. So let's open it up. Unfortunately, no manual because, well, they don't do that anymore like they used to do for Wii and PS2 and some PS3 and all that stuff. So, but there we go. There's the beautiful disc itself. I love how it looks. Got Midna and Wolf Link on one side, and then you have Human Link and Epona on the other side. So I'm really looking forward to playing this game in HD on my Wii U. So that's the thing. And of course, because it comes with the amiibo, it's going to show it has amiibo support. So there's that. Now, let's get the amiibo out. Now, funny story. Before I even, had a good look at the box here, I thought they would just put the amiibo in like a plastic thing. Like, I know when 𝐷𝐶 Adventures did his Mega Man Legacy Collection unboxing for the 3DS, they put the gold Mega Man amiibo in just like a plastic thing, and that was it. It didn't have a box like the regular amiibos did, and I thought that's what they did for this. But I was wrong, and thankfully I was wrong because they did this. They actually put it in an amiibo box with its own background, and it tells about the amiibo. Look how pretty it is. It's very pretty indeed. And then on the back, it has the 3DS and the Wii U telling you how to use it. And then it gives the details about the Wolf amiibo, which we kind of read on the back here on what it does, so we don't need to explain that again. But it's really pretty. I love the way it looks. Zoom in here so you guys can see. It's very, very pretty. Now, what I do with my amiibos, I don't open them because I like to collect them. And whatever amiibo I get, I do not open it at all, no matter what. Unless I get an extra, then I might open one. But because I'm not going to be getting an extra of this, I'm not going to open this. However, I can still show you the amiibo because 𝐷𝐶 Adventures has this as well, and I can show off his amiibo. So give me 1 second. Now, I went and got 𝐷𝐶 Adventures amiibo of the Wolf Link with Midna because he always opens his in his unboxing videos. But I don't want to open mine, so let's just show his off. Now, one thing you'll notice how very detailed this amiibo is. I mean, look at Wolf Link's head. There's his symbol. He is very, very detailed. I like the fur. Even the fur is shiny. But look how detailed this is. This is probably one of my favorite amiibos. I have a lot of amiibos that I love, but this has to be one of my favorites. And Midna is very detailed. And her hair. She's got shiny hair at the end. And then the rocks that Wolf Link is standing on is very detailed too. You can even see like the cracks in the rocks like normal rocks have. Very detailed amiibo. So I really like that. I really like how they did this. So I'm very happy about this. But there you go, guys. There's the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess unboxing video that was done by me. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys will, if you're interested in picking this up yourself, I hope this kind of helped convince you. Because if you're a Zelda fan and you like Twilight Princess and you own a Wii U, I don't see why you would pass this up, because this is like one of the best bundles that I've seen so far from Nintendo. Not only do you get the game, you get a free amiibo with it, which you would usually have to pay $13, $14 for. And considering that everybody's going to love this, if you get the standalone game and try to get the amiibo itself later on in the future, it's probably going to be really pricey, so I suggest getting this while you can. I know Amazon has it, I know Walmart has it, there's a lot of websites that has this if you want to just do shopping at home instead of going out in the stores and trying to get this like at GameStop, or even going to Walmart physically and trying to get it. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hey guys, I've got another unboxing video for you guys today, and I've been meaning to do this one for a long time. It's just life got really busy for the past about month and a half to 2 months, and I never got a chance to unbox this, but today I'm finally going to unbox this. So what we got here is the Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask Skull Kid figurine. Now, this went on sale, I want to say about 2 months ago, 2 or 3 months ago, somewhere around there. And I was able to snag it thanks to 𝗪𝘁𝗶𝗴𝗲𝗀𝗃, who got it for me. And I was able to get it because I wanted to get it. But these are usually really expensive because they're kind of getting rare. And you know, this is kind of a must if you're a huge Zelda fan, especially if you're a Zelda Majora's Mask fan. So that's one thing. So let's go ahead and start opening this guy up after we look at the back of the box. Now on the back of the box, let me kind of zoom out a little bit. It tells about the Majora's Mask game, which is what this is for. See where it says The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. I should mention this is for the new 3D version of Majora's Mask. And on the side it has the logo, and it says Nintendo 3DS there. So there's the logo. And then the same on this side, Nintendo 3DS with the logo. And then on the back it tells about the game. So if you wanted to know some information about the game. But besides that, look how pretty it is. I almost don't want to unbox it, but I want to because I want to set it up on the table where we have our other gaming figurines. So I wanted to do this. Now, Skull Kid, about Skull Kid. He's mostly has a main part in Majora's Mask. He's kind of the baddie figure of Majora's Mask. I'm not going to say anything more for those of you who have not yet played Majora's Mask and you're wanting to play it. But I also know that he was in Ocarina of Time. He just had a very small part in Ocarina of Time. You did something with him to get a heart piece, if I remember right. I've only played Ocarina of Time and beaten it all the way through once. I still didn't 100% it. I just beat it once. But if I remember right, you had to do something with him to get a heart piece in that game. But in Majora's Mask, he's very, you know, mentioned within the game. So that's probably why they did this more for Majora's Mask. But let me tilt the camera up just a little bit, and let's get started with the actual unboxing part. First off, what I like here is the Majora's Mask itself. The name of the game, the name of the game plus the name of the mask right there. Now, Majora's Mask is my favorite Zelda game, so I'm really happy about this. Let me tilt this up a little bit more. Okay, so there we go. Let's pull him out if we can without damaging the box. I'd like to keep the box because it's a very pretty box. Alright, now I'm going to have to tilt this down just a little bit. My unboxing videos are kind of unprofessional, and I'm sorry about that. I just want to try to do the best I can for unboxing videos, and I don't really have a really good setup to do unboxing videos, unfortunately, so I have to deal with what I can. But here we go. You just pop that down, and let's try to get him out without breaking him, because he's very expensive, and it would be a shame to kind of break him. Let me zoom in on him just a little bit, and there you go. There is Skull Kid. He's very pretty. He is very pretty, in fact. I love him. But Skull Kid's statue is very, very pretty, and he's so detailed. Like, you can see the Majora's Mask on his face and his little hat here. It's very, very detailed. And it's even got like the little symbols here on the bottom. And here, oh, didn't mean to bump the camera, sorry about that. It's kind of shadowed by the Skull Kid, but it has the Majora's Mask logo there on the bottom. But look how detailed he is. He's very pretty. Now, I can't remember how much these go for usually, but we got ours on sale for about $30, around $30, $40. And from what I can tell, even though they're kind of rare, I've seen this go on sale 3 times since, you know, I found out about the Skull Kid. And I've seen it go on sale a couple times, so if you guys are interested in getting it, you could probably get it on sale when it goes on sale again. And I first learned about this when my friend MistyDom132, who's also a YouTuber, she's also a Zelda fan. My boyfriend helped her get this figurine because she was wanting to get it and she couldn't really find it, so he's like, okay, well, I'll help her get it. And I'm glad he was able to help her get it as well, because I know she was wanting it. But she was telling us about it in her unboxing video, and the story that went with that was it kind of melts your heart a little bit. So I'll put a link to her unboxing video of this same figurine for you guys to watch yourself and kind of understand why it's really important to her. But when I seen her unboxing it, I thought, well, that statue looks really good. I would like to have one for myself. And I was trying to wait until it went on sale so I can get it, and then finally it went on sale again. I was like, yes. So I was able to get it thanks to my boyfriend, 𝗪𝗁𝘁. So, but that's pretty much the unboxing video, guys. He looks really pretty. He's really detailed, and I'm just glad I got him. That's all I can really say. I hope you guys liked the video, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Hey guys, what's going on? Eternunique here, and welcome to a new unboxing video. It's been a while since I've done an unboxing video, but I'm really excited about doing this one because it's a series I grew up with that I'm going to be unboxing today. Well, one of the games in the series I'm going to be unboxing today. And I'm happy because I grew up with this series and I really love this gaming series, so I hope you guys will enjoy it too. The game I'm going to unbox today is Harvest Moon Skytree Village, as you guys can see there on the label there on top of the box. I'm really happy too because this game was just released today on November 8th, but I actually got my copy yesterday because I had it pre-ordered. So that makes me really happy. But I've been a fan of this series since the Super Nintendo game, and I remember renting the game like every other weekend, it seemed like. And I never owned an actual copy of the Super Nintendo game of Harvest Moon, the original game. But hopefully I can get a physical copy of that one to add to my collection as well one day. But anyways, with all that being said, let's go ahead and unbox this game. But before I actually do the unboxing, let me show you the box. On the front here we got the little puppy dog here in the corner. And then we got the 2 horses here. Let me skip that back a little bit. And then we got the little birds on top of the window here. And this is supposed to be like a barn background. And then again, the logo at the top. And then on the side here is also the logo. And then on one side it has the little chickens. And then on the back here it has the sheep and the regular horse. And then on the other side it looks like a little kitty of sorts. So I like the design of the box. It's really cute. And it's really easy to open this box. It's not where I have to take a knife to unseal the seal, because I can just do this. I could just open that up easy here, not to tear up the box, and then it pops right open. So that's something I like when they make these kind of boxes. Okay, so let's just pull this out here. There's the protector. We'll look at that in just a second. Let's get to the main stuff here. Now this is kind of a little special collector's edition of sorts, but it comes more with just the game, which is right here. Here's the main game, and this is on 3DS, I should mention. This is the newest in the Harvest Moon series. So this is the 3DS version. So I'm excited about playing this, but there's the main game itself on the physical 3DS. box. But it also comes with the original soundtrack. Now, I love the music in the Harvest Moon series. It's one of my favorite music video game series that has like some of the best music in my opinion. So I'm glad that they included the original soundtrack with this. And this is actually, this is a little embarrassing to say, but this is the first soundtrack of one of the Harvest Moon games that I've actually owned myself. Anytime I wanted to listen to any other Harvest Moon music, I had to go on YouTube or some other form method of music to listen to it, because I never actually owned the soundtrack myself. But that's the soundtrack, and then here's the farmer's diary, as it says there on the front. But this is pretty much the manual of sorts. It tells about the characters and you know, what kind of people they are in the game, and I guess about the animals too back here, like the horse and the cows and stuff. It's just a cool little art book of sorts that they included, and I like that because most new games nowadays don't come with a manual, or if they do, it's like a one thing of paper, which is really sad because I remember when games come with these big books like this, or they would come with like a good sized book inside the case. So that's really neat that they included this. I really like that. There's the game itself, the CD, or the official soundtrack, and the manual of sorts that we've looked at so far, plus the box here. But there's also one little thing, or a couple little things in here, inside this thing, the protector of sorts. Oh, I got a blue feather. Usually that means someone is proposing in the Harvest Moon series. Instead of an engagement ring, they just use a blue feather. I like that. That's a little keychain that I about just dropped. But that's cool. I like that. And it's so pretty. I always like the blue feather idea in Harvest Moon games instead of an actual engagement ring or a wedding ring of sorts. And then here's little pins of the animals. That's cute. I like that. So this is a nice little collector's edition of sorts if you were able to pre-order it like I did. And I had pre-ordered mine a couple months ago, so I was really excited about this coming out. And I was like, okay, is it November 8th yet? Or what day is that coming out again? So I'm really happy that this came out when it did. And I've always liked the series, like I stated in the beginning of this video. And if you don't know what Harvest Moon is, it's basically just a little farming series where you farm and you raise animals and you grow crops, and basically whatever a farmer does is what you do in the game. So it's a farming simulator, I should say. But you have to be in those types of games because it does get kind of boring fast if you're not into, you know, something like The Sims or Animal Crossing. So it's a fun little game, but I like this little collector's edition with the soundtrack, the game, the book, the pens, and the keychain there. Actually, knocked over the box here. Can't be doing that. But that's pretty much the video I wanted to share with you guys because I was all excited about this one coming. But I haven't gotten much details on the Sky Tree Village myself. I just knew when it was coming out, so I'm excited to see what the game's like. But I know the last couple Harvest Moon games haven't been that great, so hopefully this one can turn it around for the fans of the series like me. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.